Tobago urged to look for new opportunities for economic growth. Talks are underway to ensure water security for the future, and the two groups get support to assist in community activities.
Info
Update.
bringing you the latest
News, views, and reviews.
along with responses
comments and events
affecting you.
brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
We start with business and highlights from the 10th Annual Tobago Economic and Business Outlook Conference. Caroline Wallace has the details.
This year, the annual Tobago Economic and Business Outlook Conference focused on finding opportunities in a difficult economic period. Economist Hayden Blades says the state of the national economy means adjustments have to be made, but he believes there are some key questions that will determine the level of growth Tobago can attain.
The choice that we make must be that in spite of the need for adjustment, we identify strategies for growth going forward. And that's the key issue that we must address. What are the strategies for new growth? What are the opportunities for new growth? Where does Tobago in particular position itself for new growth?
Mr. Blades wants Tobago to look at repositioning itself in the global tourism market. This, he says, involves identifying Tobago's niche market and also finding new areas of growth. Chief Secretary Orville London says Tobago can only benefit from the conference if all sectors act on the recommendations made by the contributing experts.
It is not going to work except all the sectors do what they have to do. Regardless of how committed, regardless of how much effort you put into it, if the state, the private sector, and the people do not work in collaboration, diversification will not occur. And that's the reality.
Secretary of Finance and Enterprise Development Joel Jack says the conference has helped the THA shape its economic policies over the past 10 years. The conference took place yesterday at the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. I'm Caroline Wallace for Info Update.
We turn from the economy to another important policy, this time one that involves water security. Here's this story.
Tobago recently hosted discussions on a proposed master plan for the nation's water supply. The Tobago House of Assembly met with the Water and Sewage Authority, WASA, and the Ministry of Public Utilities for the talks. Vashti Srikrisen Singh Jitman, the ministry's Deputy Permanent Secretary, says the policy would look at more than just water distribution in Trinidad and Tobago.
The National Integrated Water Resources Management Policy that we will be discussing today will form the basis of everything that we do as a nation in relation to the distribution and use of our water resources. And from that perspective, today's proceedings will impact the quality of life enjoyed not just by those of us who are here, but by generations to come.
The initiative is all a part of an integrated approach to enhancing the water sector. It's part of the country's commitment to the 2030 Agenda on Sustainable Development, which tackles issues such as proper water and sanitation management. I'm Amadara Mills for Info Update.
We move on to culture and assistance for two organizations involved in hosting community events. Here's more in this report.
The Plymouth Fisher Folk Association and Bishop's High School both received timely financial support for community-related events. On Thursday, the association received $10,000 from the Division of Community Development and Culture for a recent sporting event. Bishop's got $19,000 for an upcoming initiative called Driven the Event. Secretary of Community Development and Culture, Dr. Denise Soyafat Angus, says her division is committed to supporting groups and sectors who contribute to developing their communities. Dr. Soyafat Angus is also thanking Bishop's High School for using the culture to build cohesion among its students. I'm Josanne Brassi for Info Update.
That's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Davia Chambers, and you've been listening to Info Updates.